Greetings and salutations. Good morning. Today's affirmation is, I am grateful for every relationship and the lessons I have learned about myself. This, and today. This affirmation and today. This affirmation and today. Just breathe. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. I tell you, when he put it on you, he puts it on you and knows what's going to happen. I have been contemplating and working on and debating and struggling with the different relationships in my life. And some have been elevated, some have fallen apart, some have fallen away, some have disappeared. All of that. But yet, I'm still learning from those lessons. I'm learning about who I am and what I want, because what I wanted and who I was 5 years ago is not who I am and what I want now. I have learned that I am growing and still changing and developing, and my life is going in different directions than where I was 10 years ago, 12 years ago. It's totally different. Before I even moved to the current state I'm in, my life and relationships were different. I still have some of those relationships. They have been moved around, up, down, sideways. But so many things have changed. There are times in relationships when relationships end and you transition to a new phase that you want to dwell on that relationship because of the loss and the hurt that may have been surrounding that relationship and the pain. Don't do it. Look at it as a lesson learned, and don't make those same mistakes, and remember the good times and elevate that. Don't just look at it in a negative light. Don't look at it as a failure. It wasn't a failure. It had a set time, and that time came to an end. So many times people try to resurrect things that are dead relationships. The relationship is dead. What you're trying to create is a zombie or a Frankenstein monster. And we all know what happened to zombies and Frankenstein monsters. They're just mindless. They're bumbling through, no purpose except to destroy. We don't want that. I am grateful for every relationship and the lessons I've learned about myself. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. The reason why I had to stop and breathe is because it is so close to me. Some of the relationships that ended, I didn't think they would end. I thought it would be forever. I thought we all just gonna grow old, die together, and live like the Golden Girls, or whatever. But some things have to end in order for you to get to that next place. Because the biggest problem you're going to do is you're going to be grateful for all these relationships, even the ones that's ended, but yet you're going to pull all the negative stuff with you trying to go to this new location, but yet there's no room for all this excess baggage that you're carrying with you. So let it go. Take the lessons that you've learned, grab that, remember the good times, and look back and say, okay, that's what happened, and let's go. And the craziest thing, like, I'm the one to talk because, I was the one carrying the 17-piece set, Samsonite matching luggage, trying to go to the next level. and confused as to why I couldn't get on the elevator. That was going to take me to the next level. And I definitely couldn't take all this stuff up the stairs. The lessons that you learn from your relationships, whether romantic, sibling, friend, work, whatever, carry the lessons that you learn with you to the next level on your transition, to the next phase of your transition. Don't try to take all the negative baggage. Don't leave the negative, because what you bring, we're doing affirmations, and you are affirming that you want the best in your life. But if you want the best, don't bring the worst with you, because the worst will overthrow the best, and all you have is the worst with you. Leave the worst behind, get the best, and keep it moving. Today is a really emotional day, because relationships are what drives me, and I know it drives other people. We are not islands of our own that we could just sit out here and just live this life by ourselves. We are humans, and we need connections and other people, and no touch and validation and love and mass quantities of hugs. We need to remember, every relationship that we've had is not going to last forever. There are some that were just there for a short time. You hear that saying that people are in your life for a reason, a season, or for something else. But there's a reason and a season, and some of those seasons come to an end. We don't have eternal summer. We don't have eternal winter. We don't have eternal fall. We don't have eternal spring. There's seasons, and they're broken up. I need you to realize how important and heavy this is. Don't think about, oh, what about so-and-so, an old dude, an old girl? No. Think about you. What did you learn? What did you take from that relationship? What are you going to use in your next relationship? How are you going to better yourself first and foremost before you walk into that next level, to that next transition, to that next phase? I'm done. Because I'm definitely going to need some time with some quietness for just me to think about my past relationships and really go through and look at the lessons learned, and then look at what I brought to the table and what I took away. Did I take more than I bought? Did I take more than I brought? I had to think about it. That English popped in my head real quick. That's the wrong form. Did I take more than I brought to the table? Did I bring more that was someone else was given? If you believe it and receive it, you will achieve it. You have a blessed and amazing day. And remember those lessons that you learned from those past relationships. Be blessed.